We've got an electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada Centre. And this is what the playoffs are all about. It's 2-2, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Eastern Conference match. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And breaking down this game, let's now take a look here at Paul Pierce.
I don't know if too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
You take a look at the Raptors. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they don't want to let this one get away from them. I mean, they have to go out on the road and win Game 6 in hostile territory.
Yeah, must win in a Game 6 on the road. Not the position you want to be in. I agree, Steve. They'd like to handle business here with their fans in front of them in a more comfortable environment at home.
Here's Williams, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Pierce, Patterson defending. Pierce against Patterson. Lock 6. It's Pierce with the drive, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Williams against Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Lowry's got his first 2 points of the night. Now here's Williams. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
All right, Doris.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Lowry against Williams. Lowry drives in, and he drops him the layup off the glass.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Outside Williams. Goes up off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Nets. Right side Lowry. He feeds it to Patterson. Cannot hit, and Brooklyn will come the other way. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now here's Johnson, following the shot by Patrick Patterson. Just 3 to shoot.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Nets have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. Johnson hits them both. Raptors trail by 3. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Landry Fields on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot. Puts one up from 19. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Landry Fields.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Williams kicks to Pierce. Williams. He dishes it to Livingston. In low to Garnett. Johnson outside. From the arc. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Toronto have gone 4-5 from the field so far. Andrew Fields on the wing. Back to Lowry. There's the pass to Hayes. Kicks it to Lowry. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here is Livingston. Outside Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toronto trailing. DeRozan with it. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Darren Williams. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Garnett with the screen for Williams. The feed to Livingston. Shot from the low block. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The drive by Lowry. So they take the lead. Lowry's got 6 points.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving him a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Now here's Williams. This is to Johnson. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. He has 5.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Here's Lowry. He has 6. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen away. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. And it's Darren Williams with the finish.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Here is Fields. After the basket by Brooklyn, Lowry kicks to Fields. The three-pointer, no good. Nets leading by 4. Williams with the ball. Passes it to Johnson. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
So it's Toronto now. They trail by 6. Lowry against Williams. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Backs him down. Now the dish to Fields. To end the run. Garnett with the block. Here's the 3. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Chuck Hayes. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now Williams. Back to Garnett. Working on Hayes. Garnett in the post. Covered by Hayes. And Garnett misses. Lowry gets a screen from Patterson. Back to Lowry. Hayes with the screen for Lowry. And it's blocked by Garnett. And here is Johnson. He has 7. Johnson off the pick from Pierce. Johnson with it. Lowry picks him up. Shoots a fader. And Joe Johnson again. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Puts it up from 12. Fields can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. Back to Garnett. He passes to Johnson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And DeRozan kicks to Fields. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Toronto shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one falls for Fields. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Garnett. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Paul Pierce. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Joe Johnson. And Allen Anderson subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Nets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Outside Williams, looking for Kirilenko. He gets it there. Great D that time from Landry Fields. Raptors trail by 3. Ross dishes to Vasquez. To Ross. This one for 3. Rebound Bloch.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on.
What a huge play.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, here's Anderson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Williams kicks over to Bloch, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They've closed out well, and they've really blocked a lot of shots in the half.
The Raptors making a switch here. Salmons is checked in. Now here's Vasquez. Feeds to Hansbrough. Pass to Vasquez. He kicks it to Salmons. He dishes it to Vasquez. Ross passes to Vasquez. From downtown. Oh, we got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on Deron Williams.
And one of the things you know you're going to see from this guy is his skill running the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to run a defender directly into that screen, and then the beautiful passing ability, setting up layups and jump shots.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to him.
And he nails the third. Nets leading by 5. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Bloch dishes to Kirilenko. Off target with his 3.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here is Vasquez. 1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Valanciunas. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Valanciunas has got his first points in this one. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Williams gets to Anderson. Anderson gets the screen from Williams. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Raptors trail by 3. Vasquez with it. It's Salmons on the wing. A rebound by the Nets. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Ross. It's thrown by Vasquez. We got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter, and he banks in the layup. Vasquez has got 5 points so far. The Nets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Now Williams. Williams gets a screen from Teletovic with 2 seconds left, and Anderson gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, up 3. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, Clark and Steve, what do you guys think about what they have or haven't been doing?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
We've got Tyler Hansbrough. Amir Johnson is out there with Salmons. Then it's Terrence Ross. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Number 13, he's guarded by Williams. Into Johnson.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
And Teletovic kicks to Williams. Williams gets a screen from Teletovic. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Blotch. That drops. Blotch has got 5 points so far.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Salmons with it. Now defended by Teletovic. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. And he recovers it. And that one's good. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Nets leading by 3. And here is Williams. Williams gets a screen from Teletovic. Williams dishes to Teletovic. Johnson's there. Just his first attempt. Teletovic misses.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Raptors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw good from Ross. And Brooklyn making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Williams. Backing him down is Johnson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Great move to the hoop, using his strength to get around the defender.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Paul Pierce has checked in for the Nets. Livingston comes in for Deron Williams. Back to Patterson. Johnson inside. Johnson on him. And a missed layup.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson right side. Anderson outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
No good from Ross.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He feeds it to DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Livingston kicks to Anderson. The pass to Livingston. And there's the feed to Johnson. Johnson right side. Pierce the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Patterson. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Johnson the screen. Here's Ross. Shot to end this cold run. Gets it to go. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter. Here is Livingston. Johnson outside. Kicks to Kirilenko. Dishes to Anderson. Joe Johnston on the way. Passes to Pierce. 5 to shoot. That is good. Pierce has got his second basket of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And the Nets making a change here. Raptors trail by 4. Number 13. He's covered by Anderson. Deflects the pass. Here is Livingston. Back to Garnett. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And the Nets lead by 6. Raptors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Number 13. He's covered by Anderson. There's the dish to Patterson. A three-pointer is right on target. Patterson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here is Livingston. In low to Garnett. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Lays it up and punks it in.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Nets leading by 3. Here is Livingston. Pierce for 3. Gets it to go. Pierce has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And Lowry gets it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here is Livingston. Johnson outside. DeRozan defending. And that's a foul called on Chuck Hayes. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Fields checked in. Pierce against Patterson. It's Pierce with the drive. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Pierce has got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Raptors trail by 6. Left side Lowry. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got 10 points.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Livingston kicks to Anderson. He passes to Livingston. Garnett kicks it out to Johnson. Garnett with a screen on Fields. Rejected by Fields. Here's Garnett. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Garnett. The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good from Garnett.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Fields against Johnson. Fields' shot is good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Williams dishes to Livingston. Back to Williams.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Right side Lowry. Patterson. Joe Johnson pulls it in. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Raptors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Hayes hits them both. Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Johnson with it. Six on the shot clock. Johnson right side. Sinks the 15-footer. Johnson's got 14.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Outside Lowry. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Tyler Hansbrough is checked in for Toronto. Brooklyn leading by 5. Now Williams feeds it to Livingston. The kick out to Williams. Johnson. Pass to Garnett. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Lowry up top. He's guarded by Williams. Lowry kicks to Fields. Pass to DeRozan. Teardrop shot. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Garnett. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Livingston kicks to Johnson.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, terrific one-on-one scorer. Able to break down defenders and make something out of nothing.
Yeah, it's really a nice blend of balance and creativity. Puts you on your heels, stops on a dime, and you can drain it on you before you recover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Watch comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Sean Livingston. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Vasquez has got 7 points in the game. Nets leading by 7. 1:14 left here in the second. Lowry against Williams. Knocked loose. Johnson, that's for 2. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Amir Johnson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. The Raptors shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. And it's Lowry penetrating. Johnson defended by Blatch. Lowry against Williams. And Lowry gets it to go. Now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here's Blanche. Shot misses. Great D that time from Hansbrough. The Raptors shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Vasquez can't get it to go.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Pierce kicks to Williams. Back to Pierce. Right side, Pierce. Tries to save it. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Nets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round 1 of the playoffs. Brooklyn up on top against the Raptors at Air Canada Centre. They're looking for a win that puts them up 3-2 in this series. A terrific first half from Joe Johnson. At the break, 16 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. A couple of helpers, too. And hanging tough, the Toronto Raptors. And give them credit defensively. They're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. A valuable contribution so far by Kyle Lowry. No secret he can carry the team with his offense. And that'll do it for us here in the studio. Thanks for watching.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
Tremendous output from Johnson. 16 points and 3 assists. This game is all about him right now.
He is in full domination mode, guys.
Raptors trail by 5. So for Brooklyn now, Johnson is out there with Pierce. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Darren Williams. And it's Garnett in at the 5, down low. And Hayes kicks to Lowry. Rocket 6. Good D by Williams.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Johnson left side. Launches a 3. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's good. Got through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, we just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
The Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one misses. Nets leading by 3. Livingston gets a screen from Pierce. The trade. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Livingston. And the Nets miss again.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brooklyn's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Livingston passes to Garnett. Patterson on him. PG, that's good. Garnett's got 12.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Lowry drives in. No good. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Williams. Johnson. Patterson defending. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Hayes with the screen for Lowry. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got 15.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Livingston dishes to Johnson. He kicks to Garnett. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
What a game for Garnett. 12 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. Raptors trail by 3. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Patterson a screen on Williams. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got 10 points.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Timeout called the Nets. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here is Livingston. DeRozan defending. Garnett kicks to Pierce. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. It's Williams with the drive. Tries from 10. It's the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Andre Kirilenko is checked in for Paul Pierce. Hansbrough setting the pick for Lowry. He feeds it to DeRozan. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. First trip to the line for him here. No good on that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
I thought the pressure might get to him a little bit, but he did enough to put them in front.
Here is Livingston. From about 19 feet. And yes, sir, that one drops. Livingston's got his first bucket in this one. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Buck. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Kirilenko against Patterson. Lowry. Raptors get it back. Fields the pass to Hansbrough. And the basket good. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And here is Johnson. 16 points for him. Johnson off the pitch from Kirilenko. Johnson attacking. He's off the back rim. No good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They get it back. Fields dishes to DeRozan. Right through the D for the layup. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Garnett with a screen on low. Williams kicks to Kirilenko. Misses the 3. Raptors leading by 3. Now the pass to DeRozan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Livingston kicks to Kirilenko. Joe Johnson on the way. The feed now to Garnett. Passes it to Livingston. Kirilenko. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 6 assists in the game. And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Toronto. Now, here's Patterson. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Some good numbers for DeRozan. 15 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Williams. He has 5. Johnson outside for the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Andrew Fields checking in for DeMar DeRozan. Livingston gets a screen from Johnson. Doubled by Fields. Kicks it to Johnson. Toronto grabs the miss. Hansbrough's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Kirilenko the pass to Garnett. Dishes it to Livingston. Joe Johnson on the way. Pocket 2. Another miss by Johnson.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now. They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
They set the pick. Livingston dishes to Garnett. Patterson's there. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Andre Blush. He's checked in for Garnett. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Sean Livingston. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
They get it again. The kick out to Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 8.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defenders.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Back to Johnson. Johnson left side. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
It's off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the Raptors making a change here. Here's Hayes. Number 13. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The dish to Salmons. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Brooklyn. Feeds to Fields. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Number 13. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Nets trailed by 8. Anderson with the ball. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. John Livingston, he's checked in for Brooklyn. .156 left in the third. Kirilenko with the screen for Pierce. Pass to Livingston. Shot no good. Nice D from Landry Fields. He dishes it to Hayes. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Fields. That's good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. I mean, that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Pierce's shot is good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Lowry kicks to Selmans. He passes it to Hayes. Outside Lowry. From the high post, he drills it. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter. Nets trail by 11. Williams passes to Anderson. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Fields. Fields has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here is Lowry, defended by Livingston.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
The Raptors making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Williams dishes to Kirilenko. Pierce for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ross has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry kicks to Ross. The shot no good. Nice D from Williams. Nets trail by 12. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pierce gets the screen from Kirilenko. The kick out to Anderson. Hits it from 3-point range. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Now here is Lowry. 18 points for him. Ross. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 9 points now for Terrence Ross. For 3, Williams. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Raptors up by 12. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Brooklyn with the ball. A 12-point game. Patrick Patterson is out there with Landry Fields. That's Hayes. Then it's Vasquez. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
He kicks to Vasquez. He feeds it to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Pierce. But they'll get another chance. The shot by Lowry, no good. Nets trail by 10. Johnson outside. Toledovich sinks the triple.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it. Guys, they have to get a hand in his face.
Vasquez kicks to Fields. A jump hook, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Nets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Johnson off the bench from Toledovich. Johnson kicks to Pierce. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 6 assists here tonight.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Vasquez passes to Lowry. Lowry gets a screen from Hayes. Lowry dishes to Hayes. And stolen by Darren Williams. Here's Johnson. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Nets trail by 7. Johnson off the bench from Selenic. Johnson kicks to Anderson. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
The drive by Lowry. Patterson a screen on Williams. Lowry passes to Hayes. Fields with it. Now Pierce defending. Lowry kicks to Patterson. 4 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Allen Anderson. That's foul number 2 for him. Andre Kirilenko is checked in for Paul Pierce. Knocks it loose. Johnson kicks to Livingston. Back to Johnson. Nets passing it around. Lenovich's shot is good.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Here is Ross, defended by Livingston. And Hayes kicks to Patterson. 5 on the clock. Here's Ross, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Pass to Kirilenko. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Nets. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Paul Pierce playing very well. He has 14 points, and he's ejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
Amir Johnson's checked in for the Raptors. Pierce hits 2. Now Lowry. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. It's stolen by Johnson.
You know, that was all about anticipation. Just reading that play beautifully and coming away with the steal.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. And the defense paying instant dividends, fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Ross dishes to Lowry. The pass to Fields. Back to Lowry. Clock at 4. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Livingston. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. To the paint, Kirilenko kicks it out to Johnson to take the lead, and the Nets another 3.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Toronto calls timeout.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Lowry against Williams. The shot by Lowry, no good.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Williams against Lowry. Here's Garnett. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Ross passes to Fields. They can't stop the run with that one.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Livingston gets a screen from Garnett. Livingston kicks to Kirilenko. The feed to Williams. Garnett with a screen on Lowry. Williams dishes to Livingston. Passes it to Garnett. Outside, Pierce. No good with the triple.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Fields the pass to Patterson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Here is Williams. In low to Garnett. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Back to Salmons. Kicks to Patterson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here is Livingston. Kirilenko kicks to Livingston. Lowry against Pierce. Outside Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Fade away. It's rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Kirilenko. It's Pierce on the wing. No good on the 3.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Shoots the 3, and it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for John Salmons. And it's DeRozan in for Terrence Ross. The Nets with the lead. Williams gets to Livingston. Garnett in the post. DeRozan defending. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive board. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And so he hits both. Here is Williams. Outside Pierce. Livingston Livingston gets a screen from Pierce. Livingston kicks to Kirilenko. Dishes it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. It's the Nets now. The lead is 2. Here is Livingston. Clock at 6. Makes the lead pass.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
The dish to Fields to tie it up. And it's sent back by Livingston. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Williams against Fields. Here's Garnett. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
The kick out to Pierce. Feeds it to Garnett. Back to Pierce. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Pierce has got 6 points in the quarter.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Valanciunas with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Fields. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. He's against Garnett. Tries to keep it alive. Into Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Now here's DeRozan, defended by Livingston. No good from Valanciunas. Nets leading by 4. Livingston kicks to Johnson. Fast break Toronto. Rejected by Livingston. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 4. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Back to Johnson. Pass to Livingston. He dishes it to Johnson. Johnson left side. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
Instant offense from Joe Johnson.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Fields, who's guarded by Johnson. All alone. Cut! And now they trail by just 4. And here are the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that's an intentional foul. Timeout called the Nets. They're up by 4. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. He kicks it to Livingston. He passes to Garnett. Valanciunas is there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5. Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Urgent possession here, Clark. They need a basket.
No doubt about it, Steve. They need quick, efficient scoring.
Johnson attacking. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Now, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Dorsberg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.
We make it cool to be something. 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 About my grandmama pole. Hollywood never to the southern side approach. Cotton green pockets, but a southern ride to flow. In the yam drop with some cornbread to throw. Mean high. Been this way since I was knee high. We swing whips, old schools like my paw. You can't get. Now what's for them said that we can't flip. I hit it like switches for the paint flip. Straight up on my grandmama pole. The heart of the king born in the
sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible, bet you didn't think so I command you to